She's calling all the way from Lagos State, Nigeria. She will be joining us on this important topic. So the first thing that I would like us to first discuss about is that I would like to know your concern. How concerned are you about this current issue that is currently happening right now in Nigeria?
I'm very much concerned. And that is the reason. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Continue to talk.
I am very much concerned about it. And that is the reason I would like to add my voice to probably other discussants that are discussing this topic all over the world. We would observe that it has become a global social menace. It is happening everywhere, and it's like every day there are reports on rape in Nigeria, and it's no longer funny. And that is the reason I feel there should be a solution to this, and I feel I should add my voice. So I am not cool with it at all.
It's good. It's good to know this. It's good to know this. And you know, one of the things that that still baffles me is that, but of course, maybe they are not outspoken. Maybe they are not speaking out. One of the set of people that are expressing their rage, their anger, are women. And one thing that I would like us to know is that when we are talking about rape or being a victim of rape, it's not only happening to girls. It's not only happening to girls, it's happening to boys. But the society, yeah, but the kind of the society where we grew up, they sold us lies. Lies that men should always be strong, boys should always be strong. So we find it difficult to express any form of abuse that we might have been the partaker of. So what do you have to say in this line?
Yeah, I was even if you haven't mentioned it, I would have also loved to actually speak on it. That it is on both sexes. That is not just limited to a girl child that is being raped. We have had cases of aunties, house elves, and the rest that are actually sexually abusing the boy child. So, and it is not just, I don't think it's about you telling a child to be a man and to be strong and not to say things. I think it's about the fear also that they have created. Most of the people who are actually sexually abusing maybe they are children. They are people that they are familiar with, they are close to. They are people they see on a daily basis. And there are people who would have instilled a level of fear into them. And there are people that have so much respect and maybe beforehand, before the rape starts happening. So they would have told some lies to them. You know, the same way it happens to girls. After they have been raped, some of them will be told, if you ever speak to anybody that I rape you, I did this to you, I will kill you, I will kill your entire family. So they sell lies to them. I mean the victims, whether a boy victim or a girl victim. So it is about the lies that they sell to them. So it's not about just telling them you have to be strong and you don't have to speak out. No. So it is what they are being fed with that is making them not speak out.
That is a very, very good point. That's a very good point. Now, going with this point that you raised just now, I think parents has a very important role to play when it comes to this. So what kind of role do you think parents should play as touching how they raise their kids in kind of as touching kinds of idea and ideology that they imbibe in their children?
I think to a very great extent, the role of the parents can never be overemphasized because we find out that today's parents, it's not the same way we were brought up. It's not the way so many children of today are being brought up. I tell you, many of our youngsters today, I call them the Indomie generation because they are not given the training we were given. So a lot of parents are so nonchalant. A lot of parents are so careless with their words or their children that they don't take good care of them. They allow them to have free access to everything and anything.
Mm.
They allow the children to roam about the street and to make friends without even investigating the kind of friends they keep.
Mm.
A lot of parents don't care what happens. They don't even know. You know, some of the ways that all of this happens, a parent who is familiar, who is careful, who is very vigilant on the child, who observe, oh, my child used to talk before. All of a sudden, this child has stopped talking. Then you will know, you start asking questions. Why Bola, Raymond, Edward, Felicia, whatever? Oh, what happened? You begin to ask questions. It may be that these children have started, their perpetrators have started abusing them. And that's why they are withdrawn to their shell. A lot of parents don't say this. A lot of parents too, maybe the way the child talks, the way the child dresses, a lot of these people, like I said earlier, that these victims that are being raped, they are people that they are familiar with.
Mm.
But you want to leave your child with somebody who the child has always been happy staying with, and the child suddenly goes cold and tells you, no, I don't want to stay. You need to investigate. Why is it that, oh, I used to leave her with Uncle Charles, or I used to leave him with Auntie Peace, and he's saying no now, she's crying no now. There must be a reason. You need to find out time to know why. And it's not just about the aunties, the uncles, the neighbors. Fathers are raping their children. I have a case, a girl that I know who fathered a child for the father under the mother's nose. So, and not even just that one, he was raping two of the children, two of his daughters, but one of them got pregnant because she was negligent. She was nonchalant. She did not care. So, upbringing, training, and supervision, strict supervision on our children is very, very important. While I was growing up, I don't have the free movement to just go about the streets, going to look for friends and all of that.
That's true.
Hardly do friends also come to look for me. And up to today, that is the kind of life that I live. When you see a lot of our teenagers today, a lot of our children today, roaming about the streets, aimless, looking for friends and all that. And it is from there, that many of them get raped. So parents should be more vigilant on their children, on their words. They must know the kind of friends they keep. When the children, there's a change in attitude of their children, they must do a background check. They must investigate to know what is happening. Then from there, they will get answers to some of the questions that may be bothering in their heart or in the heart of those children. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this. Thank you so much for that. Yeah. So you made mention of an example of what you've seen, like a father that impregnated a daughter. But well, one thing that I'm curious about was that when that happened, which legal thing followed after? Do you know if there was any form of legal stuff that follows after?
Well, no legal step was taken.
Wow.
What the mother just said was that, our African mentality, they must not hear. It is a disgrace, abomination that people must not hear. What is it that people must not hear? What is happening now has been happening since. So I feel when things like that happen, people should speak out. What the mom was saying was that I'm not going to leave my husband for you. And
Wow.
she picked up a quarrel.
Wow, that is serious. So it's like, hold on a moment. It's like the mother is no longer seeing the girl as a victim. She is now seeing the girl as a rival.
Yes.
Wow.
So she picked up a quarrel. Even the child, when she was about giving birth, she had issues, so she left the house. She stayed in a home to have a child, and unfortunately for her, she has a challenged child with, I think it's Down syndrome or autism. Down. The child has a Down syndrome, and she was taken into a home, and it was from the home I got to know her story. You get. And you know that this child was also she still has a way of reconnecting with the father.
Wow.
Even after being, placed in a home. So no legal no legal step was taken. So many, I even read of a case today that the lady said her mother's nephew, abused her so many years ago, and that she never for once told anybody. She kept it to herself, and it's actually, it's traumatic for her. But she refused to speak out. So I feel the ideal thing is when a rape happens. What is rape? Let's start from there. It is a forceful sexual activity without the consent of the victim. And when a victim is involved, it means it has become a crime. It is an abomination. It should not be heard of. So legal steps should be taken when it happens. So because the person is not in agreement with what you want to do, you are forcing yourself on the person. So when it happens, there was one that actually blew, the whole nation some time ago. I'm talking about Dabolo's wife, like head of Usola. That happened several years ago that she had it.
I will not want us to. I will not want us to go there because the whole story. That whole story was not conclusive enough. We were just hearing this said. I don't want to assume. I don't want us to assume because it appears because it happens twice. First, it happened at his sister's house. It means there must be somebody that invited the man to go to a house, and all these things. It sounded at some point it sounded mutual. At some point it doesn't sound that mutual, so it wasn't conclusive enough. So
what I read today on Facebook, the lady said she posted on one of the platforms that I belong, and she was like, she is a rape victim, and when she was raped, that it was somebody that was close, the mother's nephew, that she could not speak out. That up till now, it's been over 15 years, she couldn't tell any member of the family, but it has been traumatic for her. Each time she remembers, she goes gaga, she goes nuts. And I read of another one tonight, just before I came online with you. The lady said on Female in Africa, they were kidnapped. Herself and her sister, they went to get fuel and diesel at night, and they were kidnapped and they were raped. The sister didn't survive it, she died. She didn't die. But she said as a result of what happened, she cannot keep a relationship. As a result of what happened, she's just speaking out now. She got injured. In fact, she posted a picture. When it happened, the injury she sustained, another, she had her neck casted, another, that if she's in a relationship today she's good, tomorrow she's all naughty because of the past experience. So as that, I believe when people speak out and when people seek for legal action, it helps to take away the pain a little. It may not go totally, but at least to a great extent, it will help to relieve them of the pain, of the trauma, and help them to actually get back, on track and get back in life and do things normally. When they don't keep up, when everything is bottled up, it becomes a problem. And when they speak out, it will help. Probably they get cancelled. When they are cancelled, it will also help, to actually have a positive side towards life and not just think, oh, all men are rapists, all men are beasts. And it affects some people. A lot of people that have been raped, against their wish.
Hold on quickly. Did you say all men are rapists, or you were? I want to understand what you said by that statement. Did you say all men are rapists, or I don't get it?
Ladies, or most women, I say women. I say most women who have been raped at a younger age, when they eventually marry, a lot of them carry the bitterness into the.
Yes, now I understand. They carry it into the marriage.
Bitterness, the anger, it's like a carryover. Oh, and they see all men as beasts. Okay, that was when I mentioned men. Men of them see all men as rapists. It is not so. Men of them see all men as, as beasts. And they will not have a mutual relationship with their husband. And a lot of them, because as a result of the carryover, it affects their marriages. One of the reasons why divorce is so rampant today. rape is one of the causes. And some will tell you they would rather not marry because of the bitter experience that they had. Like the lady that I told you that I read about her own story today, she said she cannot, since then she can't keep a relationship to now. So legal action should be taken. Don't say it's my brother. There is nothing like it's my brother. They must not hear. Because if it is swept under the carpet, that Cheetos file, that rapist will continue doing it. Continue creating fear, instilling fear in the heart, and continue destroying lives. Continue destroying destiny. Some of them too, if they cannot undo it, they go into prostitution. So there are so many, side effects or adverse effects to being raped. So legal action should be taken. Rape victims should speak out. When they are raped, they should speak out to get justice and also to get cancelled. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. What role can our government really actually play? Because as touching this, okay, because what I was taking a look at was that I was taking a look at the fact that they have not caught the perpetrator, and I don't think that they are going to catch the perpetrator, because one of the reasons why it will be difficult for them to catch the perpetrator is that if there is no witness, then the perpetrator will go scot-free. So what do you think the government can do so that this thing so that it will make investigation easier?
Okay, that's a beautiful question, and I want to take us back to what happened recently. I think, is it last week or this week? Last week, who had died? The lady that went to read in a church, and she was raped by some boys.
Yes.
And less than 72 hours, the rapists, the perpetrators were arrested. How were they arrested?
Okay, really? He has been arrested. They have been arrested. Oh, that's a good news.
What's it called? I think they laid their hands on the lady, and according to the report that I read, that they did autopsy. So that most of all these registration that we do, the government have a data where you do thumbprints, fingerprints, and all of that. So no thumbprints, no two thumbprints are the same. No two fingerprints are the same. Are you there?
Yes, I'm with you. I'm with you.
So it was through their fingerprints that they got them arrested. So because they have their data, so they did the autopsy. Okay, this is the person's finger. This is the rest. So from there, they were able to trace the addresses that they have of them. They've been arrested. So I think that should it should be the more money should be pumped into that, into having then our data should be well kept, such that when things like this happen, I think that's one of the things that not just on rape, maybe when murder happens, somebody is killed and all that. That's one of the things that they use to actually catch, the perpetrators, the killers, and all of that. It is the fingerprints. So they should spend more money in having more equipment, advanced equipment, better equipment that would help fasten, the investigation, the autopsy and investigation, and thereafter to catch the culprits.
All right.
So the government can do that. Then there should be a strict sanction on the perpetrators. If there is like death, like castration, a lot of them will still continue doing that. Well, what happens if I go to jail, maybe a year or two, I'll be out and I'll continue what I'm doing again. I watched a video clip sometime last year. It happened in an Arab nation. I don't know which of the countries, of a rapist. I wouldn't know if you have watched it too. And what the judge did, the Sharia and all of that. he just brought out his knife and cut off the man's manhood, cut off the penis. So if there is a strict penalty for the perpetrators or the culprits, it will reduce it to the. I'm not saying it can be eradicated. There are some people that they are gone nuts. They are mad. They are crazy because people will not say that it is abnormal for you to sleep with your father, that your daughter to sleep with your sister, to sleep with your cousin, your niece, and all of that. So.
Can I quickly step in? Sorry for that. I think I understand your point. Actually, there should be a penalty, but I am not in support of jungle justice like Sharia law. I'm not in support of that, like cutting manhood of the perpetrator. Let me explain what the reason why I said I'm not in support of this. Because I will be sincere to you, Nigeria. When it comes to keeping data, Nigeria is nothing to write home about. Nigeria is nothing to write home about.
I want you to find it out online too. Look for the story. Uwa story.
Yeah. No, I understand. I know that she's one of the reasons why I'm doing this, and a girl in Ibadan that was raped and killed also. The reason why I'm saying this is this. If Nigeria, as at now, we don't have a kind of social security safety, social security form of identifying everybody that lives in Nigeria. To the extent that we know who enter Nigeria and who is leaving Nigeria. You understand? Because Nigeria is not yet, for example, I will use Finland as an example because I am based in Finland. Everybody that lives in Finland has social security code. If you are not living in Finland and you come to visit more than 6 months, you must have a form of identification, and they know that you are in Finland. They will know that you are in Finland. But can Nigeria really say that? Of course, they check in people at the airport, but those checking, are they going to a kind of a database? Let me tell you the reason why it's possible to have social security code, because everybody have bank account. We all have PVN. Is it PVN, the form of how to identify you at the bank? So it's also a form of a social. Okay, it's also a form of identification. Like social security code. But because our politicians, our government people are corrupt, let me tell you how social security works. Your code works. This is how social security codes work. It is you. Your social security code is you. If you are driving a car, your plate number will be entered into your social security code. So if anybody see your plate number, your car is you. Your car is representing you. You get that logic. But it can be said for Nigeria as at the moment. It can't be said for Nigeria. Why? Because our politicians are corrupt. Now the government of Finland, they know how much I'm making. Nigeria, they don't want that to happen. They don't want you to know how much they are making. Why? Because if you know how much they are making or how much they have made, it will be easy to trace. It will be easy to trace if they steal money or they did not steal money. I said that we are lucky that they are able to catch these perpetrators through their fingerprint. But I still think Nigeria can do better. We can put in security measures, just like such as having camera all over our streets. Honestly speaking, it will reduce crimes. I was talking to one of my Finnish friends.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Okay. The line is breaking.
Hello. Yeah. Hello, can you hear me now? Okay. I think we have. I think that we have spoken enough. Actually, we made a lot of points. So, can you quickly round up?
And on what you just said, do you know that a lot of rape victims too, they are dead emotionally? Hello?
I'm with you.
A lot of them, their emotions are killed. Their morals are killed. They give them, like I said, trauma, emotional trauma. So somebody who rapes a person and the person cannot live a normal life, you have killed the person too. So when such laws are put in place, I'm not saying maybe the man should be cut off. Strict laws. I'm talking about a culprit that was caught with evidence. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Okay. I read the story of a woman who has a 4-year-old daughter, and she discovers that each time she's brushing the child's mouth, the mouth is always smelling spam. She now decided to install a CCTV camera at home. And may I shock you what happened? It was the father that was asking the girl.
I think I know that story.
You know the story. So things like this. Now the mother has an evidence. If it is a case of concrete evidence, it is seen. We have done an investigation, maybe through CCTV camera, maybe the person was caught or in the act and all of that. There should be strict law. Until there is strict law, people will not stop doing it. People will not stop perpetrating the evil, and that's what I'm talking about. It may not just be maybe the cutting of the pennies per se. I was just using that as an example. In a country where that happens, I want to tell you that rape will be something that it won't be often heard. It will rarely be heard that somebody is raped in such a land. I'm just talking about having strict laws in place for the rapists or the culprits so that it can reduce it to the barest minimum. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your contribution. So the reason why I am not in support of Sharia law is that it could be weaponized. It could be weaponized. You know there are you know that there are you know that there are possibility that a person can also be accused wrongly. You know that.
I'm talking in case of somebody investigation well carried out, and you see, I'm not saying it should be Sharia. I'm just talking about strict punishment, strict penalty. So that's what I'm trying to say. So I wouldn't want you to get me wrong on that.
Yeah, I understand you. Like places like this place, there are prison sentencing, depending on per cases, depending on what kind of case it is. There are prison sentencing. So we have to live in a community where rule of law is respected, not that we are just offering jungle justice, because jungle justice is very popular in Africa.
Yeah.
Mm, mm. Yeah, thank you so much for today, Sister Debbie. Thank you so much for today. Because another thing. Hello, can you repeat that?
I said thank you for having me too.
You are welcome. You are welcome. Hello there. If you have liked what you watched, why not subscribe right now? Yes, right now. And click the like button and also the bell button so that you will get the notification whenever I am live.